Tushar has done, I think he has put it very simply that about testing. So I have my own worries now. That's a different issue. But I'm not going to talk about testing today. Just a brief overview about me. Um, I'm a PhD from IIT Delhi in quality, and I'm an MTech from IIT BTech Computer Science. Very old man, 26 years of experience in the industry. Currently working as a director for AmDocs, which is in Pune. I started my career with CDOT, Center for Development of Telematics. This is the time when Sam Pitroda was making the Sam Pitroda, the TCOs and the STD. Okay, so I was in that company in the 84, 86. Then I worked for Alcatel, then I worked for network programs, then I was in US, then I was working in NES, then I was working in Mumbai for Rave, Golden Source.
So you were in NES as well?
NES also.
I was in NES too.
You were in NES? I was in the Bangalore.
Okay, I was in
Mumbai. Okay. So I was the quality head of NES. That's all. I'm technically a testing head and a quality head in summary. 26th year. So I become philosopher.
Me too. I can see that.
I have become philosopher. I have become a generation. I have become very old. Okay, and I'm not knowing many of the technologies which you are talking honestly. Though I have some 2,000 odd testers doing testing for us and generating revenue. So I'm a delivery guy. So I'm going to talk about some secrets, but it's no more a secret I'm going to share. Okay. So this is.
Is this the one?
This one? Yeah.
Yes.
So the topic is very simple. So I work for AmDocs and in a group called Technology Integration Services. This is a team of 2,500 testers doing testing in the area of telecom and all the types of testing which we discussed. Not in Agile, but few of them are in Agile, all are in waterfall, and that's about me. So with this, I'm going to start the presentation. So what do we do as a company? As a company, as a TIS person, my job is to ensure that my 3,000 odd testers, not the UAT, not the unit test and the subsystem test, the people who do system testing, the non-functional testing which we were talking, automation testing, and we do services on test management services, and we do a lot of testing on data warehouse, mobile application test, revenue assurance test, so on and so forth. So this is the service portfolio which I represent from AmDocs. So that's about me. And when I say testing, I'm also in charge of the process part. When I say process, I am the TMI certified professional and I'm a CMI lead assessor, ISO, so I have to do process work as well. So I'm doing both QA and QC. QA is the quality assurance part, where we do the process conformance and things and so on and so forth, and QC is the testing part. So technically, when I take a role, I put up a system called TQM, Total Quality
Management.
So when I do total quality management, when Aditya called me, this is my second stint with ATA. I was in December doing the first meetup. He told, you will talk something. I said, this time I will not talk about total quality management, I'll talk about total quality people. Because if the people are good, everything is lined up. That's
yes.
how it is. So you may have a very good room, you may have the best infrastructure, but if you don't have a motivating speaker like Tushar, who is engaging you, if you don't have motivational, so this room is not lighted up if you don't have a good speaker. How does a good school work? A good college? You may have the best infrastructure, but the teacher is not able to teach. A good school or a college will go off. So I'm coming from the thought process. It's not very new, but I'm going to speak something different about it. If you feel it is philosophical and boring, then I will stop talking about it. Okay. So again, AmDocs, we do all this, services, testing, non-functional, automation, specialized, and I was very happy that Manish is doing the QA agility and his activities. So we talked to a lot of service partners to make sure that we are able to engage them in delivering a good testing service. For that we need a good tester, and for a good tester you need a good mindset, a good mind. Okay, so that's the type of thought process. Okay, so what is an organization? Anyone? Then I'll throw my first secret. We have been hearing about APA organization, non-profit. We have been hearing about QA agency. Right? There are people from different companies. What is the crux of an organization?
It's a group of people who come together for one unified goal.
Absolutely right. A group of people working together for a common goal. Organization is nothing but a set of people who have together decided to put some 6 M's of management: men, money, material, methods, market, and motivation. 6 M's. So a group of people with 6 M's have decided to achieve a common goal. What is that common goal?
Profit.
Money. Profit, yes. That's what we have been taught in MBA, that companies are for profit. Okay. How many of you feel, yeah, please. How many of you feel that companies are not for profit, except for the non-profit? Even when you say you are non-profit,
It has to sustain.
it has to sustain. Somewhere it has to be. The moment I say I am an NGO, somewhere they have to work with the GO. Huh? That's what you agree. Okay. So, it is the men, the money, the material, the methods, the market, and the motivation, which is the most important vitamin M, which fuels the organization, which ignites the organization.
Motivation.
How do you motivate people? How many of you are married? I look very young audience. All of you are married and having children. So I'm going to talk about child actually. First secret. Have you motivated your child?
Yeah.
I know all of us have a lot of. You all are busy. You must be in your job. How do you motivate your child?
I play with him.
Very good.
Yeah. And I ensure that I indulge myself in whatever activities he is doing apart from his work.
Whatever activities.
Yes.
Very good. That means you have allowed the child to
Do whatever he wants.
whatever he wants.
Yes.
Very good. Anyone? You can't be. I can read out. Yes.
Kids is only 6 months.
But are you giving? 6 months is very difficult. Yeah.
Yeah, not able to speak something, but I can manage like what he wants and try to figure out like what exactly he is looking for. So try to give this some more time and
Very
spend
good.
it.
So, two of the inputs which has come has told me that the child, which we all have got. Tushar, your views? Yeah.
I just let my daughter be.
Exactly.
So
So.
I don't keep on nagging.
Exactly. So if you see my next slide, only 5 secrets I'm going to share the next 20-25 minutes. The first secret is we can make an organization successful just because of the fact that we have all got a bunch of people in the till the first 7 years of the child's existence. We have told the child, do this, don't do this, put yourself this, you have to become this because your father has become this. You have to do conditioning. We have conditioned our child. So the child is really struggling. By the time it has reached the 7th year, the DNA of the child is almost done. The helical model is almost freezed. The child, 10 years you take, 15 years you take. After 15 years, no matter whatever reinforcement and trainings and gyan you give, the child is not taking because the child's DNA strands are almost baseline. It is reviewed and approved and released. The first 10 years of the child, you have told him there is a 10, there is a +2, there is a +3. If you don't want to do +3, there is an engineering, there is an MCA, there is this, there is that. So the child is the beginning of the problem. If I have a child whom he or she I can groom better, I create a citizen or a TQP, total quality people. So, most of you are almost right. I'm going to talk about quality, but I'll enter quality and agile through this route. I'm going to enter through these secrets. We all are born without a pattern. What is a pattern? How were we born? Did we have a pattern? Did we have a way to? No, we were all born. It's a lively process. 9 months, 10 months in the mother's womb. The God took care of it. The systems were taking care of it. Nothing was fed by the mother. Nothing was fed by the father. The mechanisms and attitudes were perfect. It was a natural process. The child was enjoying the 9 months. What happened when the child was born? It started crying. But you were happy outside the operation room. बच्चा वहाँ रो रहा है और आप बहुत खूब मिठाई बांट रहे हैं. That's why I'm saying it's going to be a little philosophical, but stay with me. The child has born. The child is crying, Nanak dukhi hai ye sansar. He is out of the system. But the father and the mother is telling, ladka ho gaya, mithai baate, ladki ho gaya, mithai baate. Means somewhere we have not been able to teach a child to be happy, because when the child was born in the first 6 months, so you are the best person, 6 months, this slide will be helpful to you when you go back and discuss with your wife. We have told the child, after a year, don't become angry. Suppress your anger. Anger is bad. ज़्यादा गुस्सा हो के एंगर मैनेजमेंट के क्लास में डाल दूंगा. बच्चे को 2 साल बाद लोग एंगर मैनेजमेंट के क्लास में डाल रहे हैं. 3-4 साल के बाद बोलते तुम्हारा इमेज अच्छा नहीं, तुम्हें इमेज कंसल्टिंग करता हूँ. मतलब आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट अ वेरी हाई एंड सोसाइटी में जब मैं जाता हूँ, व्हेन आई गो टू लिटिल एट हाई एंड सोसाइटी, these people are all stupids. And now I feel they're so stupid that I can make a lot of money by doing this training program. This 4th year of the child, irritating, बहुत shy है. क्यों नहीं shy होगा? Only 4 years, he'll be shy. No, I'm going to make her into personality development classes. This class, that class. So I'm coming to Tushar's point. Exactly, Tushar, you were right. Society is not ready to accept the child as he or she is. Society has got a pattern. Society has got a mechanism, and every society wants the child to be seen in that particular placeholder.
I'd like to share something here.
Please, please.
Just yesterday or day before yesterday, there was a program on Discovery which was coming up, and they were talking about how we are conditioned, the brains are conditioned. I think brain shows are
Right.
So there they were saying like a girl is supposed to wear pink. And Barbies usually are very, very thin, and they always wear pink. Whereas the guys are supposed to wear blue. All the toys and everything is blue for boys. Who has made this conditioning? Marketing guys.
People are not getting sold the new thing with
Now they are saying blue below.
Yeah.
Pink below. And they have doubled up their sales. And we like fools, we just do that. Pink.
Exactly. Child has been taught of attachments. बहुत बड़ा गलती हो रहा है. We have told the child, this is the father, this is the mother, this is father's father, this is father's mother. किसी और को गलती से भी love मत करो. So the child is thinking, he is my father, I have to love him. He is my mother, I have to love him. That's why the child doesn't even smile at the dadima in the locality, because the father has told, the mother has told, ये दादी माँ है, ये दादी माँ है, ये सब लोग आपका भाई और बहन कोई नहीं है. So that means we have also taught the child of attachments and conditions. When I say we means, I'm not talking about you. This is a generic, thought process. I'm a 49-year-old guy, 50 years. So out of my 50 years of existence in this earth, I'm seeing life and I'm just recording it. Child is taught of attachment and not love. parents don't say be loving. आज तक मैं कोई माँ बाप को नहीं देखा हूँ जो बच्चे को बोलते हैं प्यार करते रहो. वो क्या बोलते हैं कि they say love. There's a difference between love and loving. You know that? In loving you are flowing. It's a continuous process. The sun in the morning, the birds chirping, the mountains, the rivers, all these are aspects of loving. Why am I telling all this? The child has been taught the number game, ranks, grades, marks, first division, second division, third division. मम्मी ये कौन है पता है? थर्ड डिवीजन है ये. That is how the child introduces his friend in a common marketplace. मुझे बहुत दुख लगा. You should not do that. I got hold of my elder son, who is 18, 19 years old. I told him, why did you introduce him like that? Are human beings having numbers? It was telling that when Shah Rukh Khan was asked that why are number one, Shah Rukh Khan told, I am told the cars have numbers, not human beings. Cars have the number plates, not human beings. So we have sowed the seeds of quality in the head of the child and not in the heart of the child. We have taught the number game to the child. यही child number को ध्यान में रखते हुए बड़ा हुआ और यही child quality department में घुसता है, metrics को भी manipulate कर लेता है. ISO के लिए तैयार हो जाता है, COMI के लिए तैयार हो जाता है, Agile के लिए तैयार हो जाता है. You put any standard, he will manipulate because he has been growing with this thought process. This child who has been told number is the only way to become successful, our schools are the culprits. I mean, in fact, schools are very good. I'm talking about my generations where, now schools are very good, no punishments, no numbers. They don't give ranks also. Do they give ranks? No. At least when my son was studying, he was getting ranks and all. I was very sorry about it. Now, when I see my brother's son, who is just very young, no numbers, told to love, accept as he or she is, don't teach them, don't condition them, make them feel happy, let them flow, don't bracket them, don't position them. This is the beginning of the TQP, the total quality people. बच्चे को आप ऐसे ही छोड़ दीजिए जैसा वो पैदा हुआ है. Little bit of disciplining and little bit of grooming which is needed. But I am saying the fact. Why? Because the child is the father of the man. The same child who grows, becomes loving, inculcates to see quality right from the beginning. That is how the quality happens. Quality of the work he does in school, quality of the work he does in colleges, the quality of the work which he does in organization, the quality of the work he does for society, because he feels for the society. Empathy, anger management, business empathy, business sympathy. Now we are telling the child, be very selfish, tomorrow you have exam, don't do anything. That's it. Because we want numbers. We want attachment. So my only confession, and this is the secret for me, but I know all of you know that, the secret of good quality is not good ISO, good CMM. Though easy hathon se I have done something like 18-20 ISO assessments. I've done so many CMM assessments. I'm a certified CMMI. I do assessments left and right. I'm an auditor. But I now feel, after 50 years, being for 25 years in the industry, all I have done is quality with head. Try once doing quality with heart. See the passion quotient. Passionately you do it. Output will come automatically. एक बार you do the job you like. Do you like the job which you do? You love it? Are you waiting for Monday morning? Sure. बहुत happy आदमी है. I'm jealous of you. मैं तो Friday के लिए इंतजार करता हूँ. अब क्या करें? I have to go. I have to work somewhere. I have to make money. Otherwise I can't feed my family. So I'll be very honest with you. I'm also in fact searching for a job where I can do something which I want to do. They say if you love a job, you don't even have to work a day in your life. That's the type of saying. So with this as the first secret, I go to the second secret. It may look stupid, but it has a lot of meaning for quality. What does it say? Walk without feet, fly without wings, think without mind. All of us. Walk without feet. What does it mean? let's. I mean, I'm going to link it with quality testing, the life.
Just to imagine.
Walk without feet. That means, yes, let us hear. Answers to मेरे पास है because I'm just sitting in.
It's like you want to imagine where you would like to be.
Exactly.
So you're not exactly walking, but you are in there.
I'm here. I want to go there. I'm not calculating how many steps I'm going to take. No estimation. No breakdown, no WBS, no Delphi method, no expert technique, no Delphi, nothing, wideband Delphi, nothing, no estimation. I know I have to cross the fire in the belly. The fire in this building will make you cross even if you don't have legs. Touch wood building में फायर लग गया, क्या करोगे बेटा?
भागेंगे
भागेंगे जरा आगे पीछे वो फ्लोर प्लान देखोगे फ्लोर प्लान देखते देखते तो एक तो मैं तो एजेंट हूँ तुम तो देख पाओगे फिर भी कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा और फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर क्या है वो सब देखोगे सीधा देखोगे लेफ्ट राइट चेक एग्जिट पैराशूट होगा तो एक लगा के निकल जाओगे walk without the feet. That means it is the propensity and the necessity which is going to make you tell all these methods are crap. If you have to develop a good code, you will do it. Did your mother use any manual to make you where you are today? कोई mother कुछ manual use किया था?